Happy Wednesday, December 11th. Let's start with our package from Nina. I've been excited about this one since I opened it because I have no idea what it is. And it's very squishy. Some festive towels, which I do not have and always forget to buy for the year. And another Adelaide cottage. Yay, I'm gonna go put these in the kitchen. Today we also get to open our first mystery sock set from Neurospicy Fibers Downton Abbey collection. It's very pretty. It's the Gloomy Things. And it's hard to tell in this light. I'll show you later in some better daylight, but it's got some pink in it. It's very pretty. It's on her Salta fingering base. December 11th from the Fangirl Fibers Holiday Romance box is All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox. Today's package has this really pretty yarn that goes perfectly with the book cover. And then some stickers and a pen. And last but certainly not least is our day 11 color, which is Ask the Dishes. And it's this stunning pink and purple variegated skein. I know what date it is, I swear. It is December 11th. Snowing. Yay. Can't remember if it said there was supposed to be snow in the forecast or not, but it's sticking a little. Yay. Happy day 11 of December, also day 11 of Vlogmas. That is not how I wanted to start that, but that's how we're going to start it. It is about 10 after 9, as I just put in the video right before this. It is snowing, and I am about to leave to go run errands. I'm going to go run to pick up stuff to make dinner tonight. I should probably pick up something to make for dinner tomorrow too, because it's supposed to be super cold, so I'm not leaving the house. So I'll have to think on that while I'm out and about. But since we have some nice daylight right now, I thought I'd show you today's sock sets and advent colors. So this is the All I Want for Christmas skein from the Winter Romance calendar. It goes perfectly with the book cover. Yay. So that's our book calendar for today. Our Downton Abbey. Since I said I would show this to you in daylight. Oh, there you go. It's got Maggie's, who's Neurospicy Fibers, her, what I like to call signature, like it looks like a fossil or a rock, like coloring. Like the striations of it, not that it looks like a rock, but I really like it, so I have so much of Maggie's yarn. Just add this to the sock sets. Yay, this nice pink mini. This one is called It's the Gloomy Things. This was the Sybil themed sock set. And then I can't remember if I showed you yesterday's advent color in good lighting or not, so I'm gonna show it to you again. I don't know if I'd call this good lighting, it is very gray, but it's at least better than morning ambient lighting. So this was yesterday's. This is Be Our Guest. And then today's is Ask the Dishes. Like I said, we're in the Be Our Guest section. I think we have one more after this for Be Our Guest. This is today's Ask the Dishes. Yeah. It's like this one is the louder sibling of this one. Let's look at that together. Yeah. Here you go. Ta-da! Yay. I was saying to Colin as I was opening these, I forgot this section of the calendar existed. I remember the beginning, and I remember this next section that's coming up. Totally forgot this was a thing. So, that's what happens when you do that many advent calendars in the space of a couple of days. Yay. Okay, I need some water. Oop. Sorry, there's a squirrel outside. If you watched Vlogtober and you saw Roger, we have not seen Roger or Front Yard Chipmunk in quite some time. I think they're hibernating. I hope that's what they're doing. Okay, we're going to Target. I'm going to go to Target and go to Aldi, but I've decided that I'm going to push my baking shopping list and baking stuff until after next week. So closer to Christmas. I'm, going to make cookies. We've talked about this. I have two that I'm going to try out. One of which is a gigantic cookie where the recipe only makes 8. So that will not be a family cookie, but I'm going to test run the ones for both of our families because I bring cookies for both. Not next week, week after. So closer to Christmas. After the 21st, basically. Okay, let's go to Target. So I took no footage at Target because it was chaos and anxiety inducing. So I'm going to take you really quick to Ferris Gourmet Popcorn. I promised Colin I wouldn't go crazy at Ferris. I didn't go too crazy. These are all like stocking stuffer size, but we have PB&J, please ignore, or my crumbs on my oven handle, door handle. Peppermint bark, jalapeno cheddar, apple cider, white chocolate crayon cherry, honey mustard, and my favorite, cheesy caramel corn, which is literally caramel corn covered with cheese dust. Colin also has a confetti, like candied one, but he already put that in the pantry. Hello, happy afternoon. It's about 3:15. I have finished one sleeve. The other one is picked up. One sleeve. Yay. I tried it on and it hits me about here. So it's a little short, but since this is a superwash yarn, I am assuming it will grow. I don't need to grow much, just a little. So yeah, just the whole sweater in general obviously needs a blocking. So, because it needs to just open it up. But I still love it. Yay. The good news is this did not take me long. So I'm going to rebel and I'm not going to keep working on it. Even though I have a couple, 3-4 hours, I could still be working on it. And instead, I'm going to knit socks because I want to. I'm not going to knit on socks that require... I'm not going to work on my Die Hard sock, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm going to work on, I think, my Cold World sock, which is in here, because I want to work on something that I don't have to think about, and that's a string of lights, and we don't think about string of lights when we knit it, so there we go. I'm going to secretly put my Die Hard sock back in the bag. You don't see it. My hair is being ridiculous today. I air dried it, and I wore it down, which is always a terrible decision, in my opinion. I also bought these, so after Emily of Botanical Knitter had one of her Arizona vlogs, she had one of these gigantic scrunchies, and I'm like, I want a gigantic scrunchie. I have the thinnest, finest hair known to man. Like, my mother likes to say my adult hair never grew in. Like, I have, like, if a newborn had hair that was as long as mine, that's the texture it would be. So... there's not a lot to work with, even though it's super long. So I tried to be like, oh, I bought this one, looks like a flower too. I tried to be fancy and like put my hair up and it just looked ridiculous. So good news is I put my hair in a scrunchie for sleeping so we can use them for that. I might work on my Kirk sock too. I don't know. I'm still reading Cold World. It's a little bit of a struggle. It's a kind of heavy book. Like the topics are kind of heavy and I'm not super here for it. So I might switch over to the one that's for today. This one. This one's also substantially shorter. Cold World, because I have it over here. Because I have... Whoop! I also dropped some headphones on the floor. Like this, Cold World is... Oh, that's an excerpt. Cold World is, with the acknowledgements, 370 pages. And then All I Want for Christmas is... 324 with the acknowledgements. So I guess it's not that big of a difference. The font's a lot littler in this one. Doesn't matter, I'm reading them digitally anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I also may bail and keep reading ACOTAR because I'm reading the first book again. I don't know. This is the problem. I have so many days ahead of me with free time and it's freedom of choice that I don't know what I want to do. It's a little silly. Tonight for dinner, so I was inspired by Gabby, Plies and Hellhounds, because a couple of vlogs ago, I think it was Gabby, they had chili noodles. It's where you make ramen with like a chili sauce, like a chili crisp or something. So was gonna do, I have a weird recipe hack, not really a hack or a recipe. I usually buy ground chicken and a bottle of one of the Pan Express sauces that you can get at the grocery store. And I cook that, and then I get rice, because, oh, that's what it is. P.F. Chang's has a microwavable rice that's really good. So I normally do orange chicken or honey sesame chicken on the stovetop. Brown the chicken in a little olive oil so it doesn't dry out. Season it really well. Then dump the sauce on it. Let it cook down so it gets nice and like saucy like it would be at the restaurant, and not like thin like it is in the bottle. And then put it over the rice and like sesame seeds and green onions if I remember to buy them, and somewhere that has green onions. So when I get to Target, I have a difficult relationship with the Target here. So we just got it remodeled to have a grocery section like last year. Like it had like a normal like little grocery section, but not like the one I used to have when we lived in the Falls. So haven't been a huge Target shopper, but I needed to go to Target today for specific things. So I this is going to turn into the longest story for no reason. I'm not going to go into it. Anyway, ended up buying, so I bought ramen noodles because that was what I wanted to do anyway. But they didn't have like a Thai chili or a sweet chili or anything. So I got sesame teriyaki sauce and then a hot honey with chili crisp in it. And then I bought frozen chicken, like chunks, like pre-cooked, like that you can put on salads and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook that on the stovetop with the stir fry sauce, and then do the same thing that I do with the ground chicken, and then serve it with the ramen noodles, and then drizzle the honey crisp, the chili crisp, not honey crisp, not an apple, chili crisp hot honey over the top of it. And then I got some like microwave egg rolls. So that's what's dinner tonight. We also have I bought one of those like ready to make bag dinner things that's essentially the same thing but with beef. It's a Korean barbecue as opposed to the weird Japanese, Chinese fusion that I'm doing tonight. We also remembered that we have burgers, so we could do patty melts because we also have an onion I could caramelize. So we'll see what we get up to tomorrow and Friday. So yeah, it's a lot of rambling for the fact that I've been home most of the day. Yeah, I'm going to get back to working on my socks, and I am watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills right now. So hope you've had a good, what day is it? Wednesday. And I'll check in with you before bed tonight. Also, today's socks are The Force Awakens by Lady Purl, who's based in Milwaukee. This is the vanilla latte sock. I knit these before String of Lights was a thing. They fit okay. They're kind of loose. They don't have as much negative ease because the ribbing is so wide. And we're catching up on Miss Meghan Moon's YouTube while we get back to work on our sweater. Okay, really quick update from my reading. Cold World has turned a corner. We're doing good. I'm going to finish this. The first, like, 30%'s a little heavy, but it's getting better now. So we're going to finish it and keep working on this sock. We're on our heel flap. So, and then Housewives are being dramatic on the TV in the background. It's a good afternoon.